What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this time I'm taking a look at our boy DSP's late night stream of High on Life, or actually what I want to call it is High on Capture Cards, because that's essentially all this man is talking about now. His whole streams have devolved into settings, capture cards, and how wonderful of a job he's done to improve the stream qualities for his den heads. And of course, ultimately, he's hoping that will lead to more tips, which it just hasn't materialized for our boy Phil. So I'm wondering how long he's going to go until he starts begging and complaining and, talking to his dents and saying, guys, support's been slow. I got 2 big bills coming up, breaking his pledge to no longer beg. And of course he's doing it. He's just sneak begging now. But yeah, so today, the night stream, very much like the first stream, he just spent it talking to his dents, looking for praise, asking for, help for his setup, which is, I guess, perfectly fine, as good as it's going to get with his, 1960 style setup. And and the tips are just not coming in, and you can just tell the frustration on Phil's face. So let's play the video.
The chat up and running. My 2 new capture devices have arrived from Amazon, which is a hilarious situation that I figured I would share with you today. I'll actually talk more about it in depth on the podcast tomorrow. For those of you who were here Monday night, and I did my kind of emergency stream to talk about what we could do to remedy the broken capture situation. If you remember, we went on Amazon and I was reading off descriptions of capture devices, and we picked like 2 random ones we were talking about to try out. In case I couldn't get one in time, and luckily I did get one yesterday from a fan that seems to be working really, really well.
He got that 2 days ago, right? Why didn't he just cancel the Amazon order, knowing that he got it up and running? What was the point? You can cancel Amazon orders early. I mean, typically you can cancel it the same day it's going to be delivered. For the most part, they have a really good system in place where they will not deliver the item. But of course, no, Phil is too lazy to do that. He assumes, I'll get them, and then I'll just spend and waste time taking them back and waiting for a refund. And typical Phil style.
I mean, that's what we're going to test tonight. We're actually going to be playing this here tonight, High on Life, as a first-person shooter, and see how it looks with the new capture setup. But yeah, I ordered 2 other capture devices off Amazon in the meantime. Will you see this? You will definitely get a laugh out of this one. Excuse me. Of course, now I get a tickle in my throat. To get started, but we got to get a good laugh out of this one. So I ordered 2 unrelated capture devices off of Amazon. Okay, they were not branded. What I mean by that is they didn't have a brand associated with them on Amazon. So they weren't Elgato. They weren't AverMedia. They were some, who knows, generic brand, correct? And I bought 2 of them. If you remember, one of them had a review that totally sounded like it was generated by AI bots. And the other one was just a higher end one, supposedly, that actually was more money. The AI bot one was $78, and the other one was like, I want to say like $130, $140. So overall, after tax and everything, it was over $200 to order both devices. But as I explained to you guys, it didn't matter because I can easily return them.
I don't understand this man and his thinking, honestly. He just told you right now that there were 2 crappy cards, not name brand. The reviews seem fake, and yet for shit and giggles, he decided he was going to buy them and spend over $200. Why, Phil? Why? Why not just buy a good capture card? But I guess, he thought he would be funny. He thought it would be, but he makes himself look so dumb. He makes himself look so just moronic. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you waste your... And of course, for a normal person that, doesn't have addictions, wastes his money like Phil, I wouldn't care. Be like, all right, whatever, you got that money to throw, whatever. But for someone that lives tip to tip and begs every single day and claims he has no money for anything, throwing out $200 that could be sitting in your account earning interest, for a meme or a joke is dumb. You look moronic. And you just fail to see that. You think, oh no, this is so interesting, I can use it for content. Now today on your podcast, you're probably going to spend a 20-minute segment talking about it. And what you don't understand is people look at you and say, why'd you order them? You look moronic. Why did you waste your money? And Phil can't see that. You know, he has that mental block.
All I need to do is go to my local Kohl's and they have a return center, so who cares if they come and they look stupid? All right? The good news is I don't even need them. I have a capture device that's working very well. As you'll see tonight, we're going to test it tonight. We're going to mess around with it a bit. So take a look. Just you got to enjoy this. All right? So here's the first one. I'm going to show these tomorrow on the podcast too, but I figured I'd give you guys a little preview. The first one, USB 3.0 capture HDMI 4K. The brand is called Digit Now. Okay, there it is. And if you read the back, it says it's plug and play with no drivers required whatsoever. So it has no software for it. Okay. All aluminum body has a strong heat dissipation. So because this is made of aluminum, they think it's going to cool itself just because it's made of aluminum. I find that pretty hilarious. And then support ARGB gorgeous lighting effects. Easily grasp the current working stature. What? So what they're saying is this has an LED light in it that glows and changes color while you capture and stream. Why? So guys, tonight, any contributions are greatly appreciated. Can I be honest with you? Yeah, earlier today was pretty slow with God of War. I barely made the first tier 1 tips goal for the glasses. Not to say that that's going to bankrupt me or anything, but being that I was coming back from not gaming for several days, and I come back to gaming and I had a slow stream, was a little annoying and disheartening.
A little annoying and disheartening because he didn't get the appropriate amount of tips he thought he would get. And again, he's banking on these updates he made to his system to bring in the dollars. I mean, it's the next lore streak scam that he's trying to pull, and people don't care about it. You see no improvement whatsoever. It's exactly the same, Phil. And you're sitting here thinking, oh my God, you did this amazing thing. Mind you, you only had to do it because you were too lazy and you procrastinated and didn't resolve an issue previously. So, you know, you don't get any reward points for that, Phil. And the other thing too is that you're complaining about low tips and yet spending $200 on capture cards that you don't need.
And that tonight, if you guys are enjoying High on Life or just chilling with me, that you would support the stream if at all you can in any way. Whether it's simply liking the stream to give it more engagement and get more people to watch, whether it's a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, a gifted membership, because all memberships right now are counting towards the January goal of 600 members, which is going to be the special Super Bowl event, or a tip. All of that would be greatly appreciated. If we could hit some tips goals tonight, it would be outstanding. Maybe have a hat. Like I said, all the hats I'll put in the running tonight. The silly military hat, the bender hat, whatever hat you guys want. Over the top ones, they're all eligible tonight. Okay. Texture's looking good. Everything looking good. Colors. Colors should look even better now, right? Okay. I am having a good night. Thank you, Thomas. So Andy Young says, go to the mayor's office, pick up the key card. Already did that. Head to the Human Haven. I can do that. Fly to the top to use it. That we did. I don't think we did do, but I don't know how to do that from where I am. We're in the middle of a stage. I don't know how I'm supposed to leave this stage and somehow do what you're saying. This game doesn't even have a map. You know that, right? This game doesn't even have like a formal map. So I don't even know how to do what you're saying. Like, how would I do that? Right? I have no idea. I'm lost. You're telling me that I need to backtrack the entire stage to the beginning, leave, right? Come back. Like, you're telling me to leave and come back from this stage. Seriously. So, that makes my CPU get, like, high use. When I'm using this capture card, and now when an animation pops up, my CPU gets high use. I don't understand that, but it does. It's really weird. Anyway, no, so here's the deal, okay? YouTube is attempting to make it. Huh. I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to do this bounty when the game won't tell me. Has anyone played this and know? Because I'm stumped. What am I supposed to do right now? This is all a dead end. The entire area is a dead end here, right? Can I drop it below? Well, now I'm down here. I don't know what I'm doing down here. A bunch of green shit. This doesn't help. Right? Go to the other side. How do I get to the other side? How do I do that? This is all, look, this is all dead end. Can I go around this way? No, this is all blocked. See, I have no idea what this game is expecting me to do right now. They want me to go to an area that you can't go to. Worse than it used to be. But I am getting a better webcam. This is a 1080p webcam that I'm looking at right now. 480p. Yep, there it goes again. I can see the frame stutter. See, when I'm playing, I can't see, but I look and then I see that there was a frame stutter. Alright, let me kill this guy, then we're gonna attack. We're gonna change the webcam, okay?
Another dead G3.
You can't hear me at all when I'm firing the gun? I could lower the game volume. You guys gotta tell me about the game volume too. I don't know, you know, what the volume levels are. This is a different setup. Alright, so
15-year businessman here and doesn't know anything. Oh my lord.
if this is the case, should I change the webcam quality? Do you want to try that? Because when we were doing it with Call of Duty, excuse me, when we were doing it with God of War earlier, there was no problems. Here's what we're going to do. All right? And we're going to leave it just like that. Is it Alt? I think it's Alt I need to do. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So now, this is 480p, which is what I used to use. If you'll notice, the colors of the webcam are bad now, like they're washed out and stuff. For some reason, this webcam, when it goes to 480p, it washes everything out. I don't know why it does that. But since I'm doing a 480p instead of a 1080p webcam now, hopefully now this will help and there won't be as much of a frame rate dip. Let's test that, okay?
Every once in a while, maybe.
Let's find out. We got another
Hey, Batman.
chest.
I got
Hi.
candy and
Second tip of the night here. A $1.50 tip from Sky Cloud Expanse Legend says a mighty angel appears to pilgrims who need in reach of its lofty height. It sounds to me like that was a reference to Magic the Gathering, wasn't it? I think so. So that was a $1.50 tip. Guys, if you are enjoying,
You hear the disdain in his voice. That was just a $1.50 tip. So if it would have been a $20 tip, he would have been very excited about it, right, Phil? Right? It doesn't matter what the content of the tip message was. It just matters the amount of the tip.
tonight's stream and the experiments we're doing with it, please support the stream in any way. This has already been a really slow day. It would be great if we get some more support tonight. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Okay.
How is that not a beg? How is that not a beg? He'll sit there and say, I didn't beg. Yes, you did. That's a pure beg.
Should these 49ers talk? I'm glad you're enjoying my Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. Alright, I guess the boss is in here? What they say? It sucks that always runs out of ammo so fast. Okay. A million people are saying check PayPal at once. I don't know why. Oh, because Little Crow did a super chat says check your PayPal. So Little Crow.
Okay, now the Dents spend their whole time actually scouring to make sure people tipped and super chat to let Phil know. And then the Den head who gave him a tip actually sent him a super chat to say, hey, I sent you a tip. Let that sink in. Let that pignosis sink in of how he has these children of his just so warped that they have to submit a super chat to let him know, hey, I sent a tip.
It appears has tipped me $5 tonight. Thank you, Little Crow. That is actually the top tip of the night. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for being the top contributor, or I should say the top tipper of the night. Let's get Little Crow on the leaderboard. Where'd the L go? Let's do it. He vaporized the L off your name there. Very nice. And then, Little Crow also is the latest super chatter, so let's get him up here on the leaderboard as the latest super chatter too. There we go. Cool. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Derek, you have a good night. Good luck tomorrow on your test. And I'll see you for Pokemon. Sounds good. Woo! Oh, my hand. Ah. All right. Let's see here. Shadow Slammer just did a super chat. And it appears that I received a $10 tip from Darth Gulbach saying, "Let's save humanity. The game has been an awesome hidden gem." Thank you very much, Darth Gulbach. And thank you to Shadow Slammer, although I don't know how you would have known that Darth Gulbach was tipping me unless it's completely unrelated, which maybe it is. But Shadow Slammer.
Yeah, and right there I clipped that because I've always said that Phil has a Discord, which we all know about. And they use the Discord to discuss who's going to tip, essentially coordinate tips and super chats and coordinate who's going to whale out. And of course, Phil always denies it. And it's just these small little clips like this that just clearly shows that what we say about him is accurate, you know. And, you know, he gets bent out of shape whenever you bring it up. But it's true. It's true. So just wanted to add that little tidbit.
The latest super chat. And then Darth Gulbach with the biggest tip of the day. And that gets us up to $22 in tips so far tonight. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you, thank you. All right. Thank you for the support in the finale. And by the way, since I have to ask, since I changed the webcam from 1080p back to 480, do you guys think that it looks much better? And is the frame rate dipping still, or is it not dipping anymore? If you could let me know, I'd really appreciate that. Okay?
You could bet the house on this. As soon as the tips start increasing again, where he has a good stream, like say today, you know, for some miracle he gets you know, over $100, he's not going to talk about these settings at all. He's just mentioning these settings to kind of remind his dents of, hey guys, look what I did for you, look how awesome the streams are now, tip me. So keep an eye out today. If I think he's playing Pokemon today, so he might get $100. So if he does, you know, he won't mention the setting thing. He might bring it up maybe once if tips are a little slow, but you know, he'll bypass that and he'll use it for the next stream that gets slow. So
okay, all right. Did we do it? We did. We hit 100 likes. So I'll do a celebratory bubble blow to end tonight's festivities. Thank you guys for your engagement tonight. The bubble just went right in my eye. One final thing, guys. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and I'm well aware that many of you may not be here tomorrow. If you're not here tomorrow, I wish you all a happy New Year. I hope you'll come back when you can to watch all the new streams coming up in the new year. I've got so much. This is such a great start to the new year. New webcam that's been very successful. A new capture device that's improving my setup. I have new ideas for things we're doing in 2023. We just have to get past the year-end series to really start with those. But it's like a real cool feeling of renewal here on the channel, and I hope that you guys are feeling that along with me. I'm excited for new playthroughs and everything coming up. This should be a really good, really good time. So happy New Year, everyone. If you're not here tomorrow, all right. If you are, great. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll celebrate New Year together, I guess. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks very much for everything. Today was a great day.
he says the same thing every December. Oh, next year is going to be awesome, new things, and it's always the same exact thing, and nothing changes. So I don't expect any additional changes coming up for for the new year. So it'll be the same stuff. He'll do more React shit. He'll probably do some more closet cleaning stuff, maybe going through hard drives again. But that's it. And I know he talked about maybe doing interviews. But no one of, he's gonna probably be interviewing 1 Minute Man or OIC or Cat. Who knows? And I don't even think any of those would come on, including his soulmate. Soulmate would never come on. So yeah, so he ended the night at $47. Didn't wear the gunner glasses. Oh my lord, his eyes must have been hurting. And yeah, so he had a pretty crappy day. And yeah, I always enjoy that when that happens. And of course, Phil has turned every stream now into you know, capture settings. That's essentially what his streams are now. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.